Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? I just finished watching the Brandi Jackson and Tosh Jackson interview on Nicole's View on YouTube. She did a live stream. It just ended about 6 minutes ago. It aired or started at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and like I said, it lasted for about an hour, and it just ended like 6 minutes ago. And I have to say, man, that was an incredible interview. Nicole did a great job. The questions were crisp, right on the point. You guys can go to Nicole's View on YouTube and watch it. Just watch it, man. It was a hell of a great live stream. Uh, Close to 500 people participated or viewed it, or basically joined the live feed, and they Taj and Brandy did an exquisite, an incredibly good job, a great job defending their Uncle Michael. They basically just pretty much dismantled, or put holes in Wade Robson's and James Safechuck's stories. They really pretty much dismantled their accusations. I mean, it, man, and it is basically they talked about all the inconsistencies and how they would say something happened at this a certain time of day or at a specific time, and then they will come back later and say, oh, they'll come up and they will have different times or different dates or whatnot. So there was a lot of inconsistencies, and I posted some material today. I googled some things on the 1993 trial and the 2005 trial and trials, both trials, 93 and 2005. And man, if you really read these articles, you have to go to Wikipedia and Wikipedia, Wikipedia, or Google Wade Robson's story. You also Google the Neverland documentary, and also Google James Safechuck, and then you will see, man, like it's just so much in there. And then you could really see the inconsistencies, and it talks about how they were really after that money, man. They were really after that money. First, I mean, how can you say that this man did not do anything to you, and then you're going to be his star witness? That star witness for the defense, Robson and James Safechuck. They were defense witnesses. You know, you guys testifying this, in this man's defense, and then you come back later, years later, and say, "Oh, he molested you too." Come on, man. And if you read these stories, man, and even Brandy and Tasha were talking about how they were having financial difficulties and all that. Wade them and Safe Chuck, and how Wade was supposed to, I guess, get a be in charge of the circles. What do you call that? Circle A thingy in Europe, which is the Michael Jackson thing. Circle delay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Uh, Circus delay. Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. But yeah, and he was supposed to be in charge of that, of because he's a choreographer and also dancer, and I guess he's into filmmaking or directing and all that stuff too. But he was supposed to be in charge of all that, but it didn't work out. And then all of a sudden, bam! The estate did not pick him because it was promised him. The estate did. They said they were what that he would be in charge of, conducting it, the Circus of Lake. And then they came back and said, "Oh, we got someone else, and we don't. Sorry, but we can't use you." And so I don't know, man. But yeah, but if you guys go to YouTube, go to Nicole's View, and watch the interview for yourself. And man, it was beautiful. And like I said here, Nicole's questions were crisp, to the point. Uh, it was just so professional. The professionalism was just obvious. I mean, the way she did it, I mean, it's like, wow, Yeah, she's getting better, man. She's getting better. New black media is the shit now, man. You gotta have, you can't just look at any story, any particular or specific story, and just it can't be one sided. You have to be able to weigh both sides. Hear both sides of any argument. You know, it, every story has two sides to it, man. In that Neverland, leaving Neverland mockumentary or fraudumentary or documentary, if you will, it is so one sided. It is totally biased, and it completely condemns Mike, man. And Brandy and Taj, they are really they are poking holes in them boys in their stories, man. They are poking holes in their stories and their accusations, their claims or whatnot, and they're trying to get that money. There's hundreds of millions of dollars that are at stake right now. Uh, they have sued the estate, Michael Jackson's estate, and there's lots of money to be made right now, and there are a lot of people with their hands out. And mainstream media is so one sided, just like the documentary itself is so one sided. So I'm glad Nicole, she conducted that interview. She had those two, to join her in a live stream, and man, I mean, it was a hell of a good show. It was 1 hour. It wasn't a boring hour at all. I wished it would have lasted for an additional hour. I mean, that just how good, exactly how good it was. It was deep. It was profound. It was very exciting, and I will definitely watch it again. So I advise you guys to. I recommend that you guys watch it. I highly recommend that you do. Check it out. Like I say, Nicole's View on YouTube, and yeah, man, I'm just gonna. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, man. I purchased some MJ songs last night, and I listened to Michael Jackson pretty much pretty late, up until maybe like 1 in the morning. And I fell asleep peacefully, and I woke up energized and relaxed. Uh, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to some more MJ tonight, and I'm also thinking about having a little MJ celebration by next weekend, a little MJ party, because I like to consider myself his number one fan, but I know I'm not. I'm sure there's people out there that really, 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 I mean, they will do whatever to be in the presence of Mike. I would too. I would too, to a degree. But I like to think of myself as being his number one fan. But I know there are some people out there that is totally just really, he's like a god to some people. Uh, but I do believe Mike. I believe Michael Jackson was he was framed, man. Mike was framed. He was a target when he made those power moves, man. When he started buying up catalogs and shit, the Beatles catalog, and then he has had, buying up that. He had control of the Sony catalogs. Come on, man, that's just too much power, especially for a black man to have. Come on, it is what it is. But you guys be cool. Take care. Love y'all. And like I said, check out Nicole's View on YouTube. The uh, Taj and Brandy Jackson's interview. Enjoy your weekend too.